to the live stream. In today's stream, we are going to be customizing the village that we live in. And it's going to be pretty awesome. I honestly do not have any ideas yet of what necessarily we are doing, like style-wise and stuff like that. But we do have a bunch of different web types and stuff like that to work with now that we went on a little bit of an adventure on the last stream. So we have, like, I think, what, 5 different wood types to work with right now? I think we have, like, we have oak, spruce, birch, mangrove, dark oak, and jungle. So 6 wood types. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. But I think what we're going to start off the stream up is, or start the stream with, is we are going to go and try to get ourselves a pretty good, like, villager. Or, oh, no, I'm forgetting something, the lectern. I'm trying to get myself a really good librarian before my, what do you call it? Hero of the Village runs out. So that I can get some good, discounts and stuff like that on a bunch of stuff. I need to hurry up as fast as I can. Do I have a book? I don't have a book. Where's leather? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh no, I don't have any sugarcane. I have to get some. I only got 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, that seems like a lot of time, but sometimes, well, you can have some really bad luck with getting some trades. And I just realized that I need way more sugarcane. Oh my gosh. I am crashing out so hard. My brain's crashing out. It's not working. Alright. Make these 3 books. And then bookshelf. There we go. Bonk. Lectern. Okay, there we go. So, now we're going to try to get ourselves a good old librarian as fast as we can. So we can maybe get mending. I don't know. That'd be pretty good. Mending. Oh my. Got parkour skills right now. Gotta try to find one of the villagers. Where did we trap these guys in? Or did they all perish? Oh no. One is in there. But he already has a trade. Oh, one was in here. In the church. What's up, buddy? Just want to, really quick. Where's your bench that you work on? I think it's right here. Okay, snag this. So you don't work on that anymore. And now we're gonna get you a librarian. Okay, you still work there apparently. Where's your bench, buddy? Where's your working place? I'm so confused. There's no other spot for you. Well, this guy's here. Wait, let's see. Did I already trade of him? I have. Oh no. I think I may be stuck with this guy to try to get something. Okay. Okay, he's a normal villager now. Okay. We're good, we're good. Alright. Now, it is the waiting game on trying to get this guy to mending. Imagine you get it first try. That'd be crazy. Nope. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this mending before our time runs out here, or at least a decent trade. because we want to have a really discounted thing. Infinity. That's not what I want, brother. Just realized also I do not have a book on me. I need a book. Lure. Nope. Nothing. Nothing good. Come on. We gotta get something good here. Oh my god. I just got mending literally off of rip. Like, that was the third or fourth trade. Holy crap. There's no way. Okay. We're literally just booking it to the sugarcane right now so we can get as many emeralds as we can. Probably only going to be able to get one book because 17 emeralds per book. Or per enchanted book. Holy crap, I can't believe we just got that fourth trade. That's absurd. Okay. I don't know, maybe we'll get enough sugarcane. Or enough paper, sorry. Enough paper to get what we need for 2 books. I don't know, we'll see. Bop bop. We need to put some totems away. Sure. Need the leather, 2 bucks, a ton of paper. I highly doubt that's going to be enough for 3 books. But let's keep going. Come on. Please don't tell me this guy like reset or for some reason. That would royally suck. Mending. Okay, still there. Mending. Boom. Holy crap. That's insane, dude. How did we get that quickly, man? Wow. Okay, well, we can put this on this pickaxe, and then we can enchant this one when it comes to it. And we can put fortune on it eventually when we get there with our levels. So that's awesome. Honestly, I'm satisfied with that. I don't think I can reset any other guys here, any other villagers, because it seems like Mr. Farmer, wherever he is kind of already locked in being a farmer because I traded with him a while back, and for some reason the Mr. Fisherman that's in here, he's locked in or stuck. I don't know what's wrong with him. There is not a single other barrel anywhere. And oh wait, hold on, he may be going to it right now or not. It would have been nice if you could have showed me where your workstation is so I could get another librarian, but you know. Okay, so I think what we should do is we need to trap these guys back inside their houses. Once they go to bed, I'm sticking them in their houses. And then we can maybe lay out a perimeter around the village with temporary cobblestone or whatever block comes to us the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? The most abundant. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully we can get these guys inside here. Is sunset about to happen? No, that's like 4 minutes away. All right. Well, let's go gather some of the resources that we're going to need to make this wall. I would think we probably do not have enough cobblestone. Because we just started this world not too long ago. Yeah. Nope. We don't even have a single bit of cobblestone. Like, literally none. So that's wonderful. But we do have a lot of wood. So I guess we're gonna be using wood for the wall. I guess this is what it's gonna be. Alright, let's put this away. I'll just keep 2 totems on me. I don't think I need 3. Excuse me. Or any of these bows. Okay, maybe this crossbow. Maybe, you know what? Wait, scratch that. Let's just do this. Combine these guys. Boom, full crossbow. Okay, there we go. And then, really, we don't have that many arrows. I thought we would have a decent amount of arrows from that pillage that we did a while ago, the raid. Alright. Let's see. Wood. We have a ton of dark oak. We have 3 stacks of this stuff. Well, the good thing that pairs up with dark oak is spruce. So maybe we do a spruce and dark oak combo. I think that could work well. And I think we can also just like bone meal fill things. A few things. Yeah, apparently I'm talking baby language right now. Alright. Well, let's chop down this guy. The giant tree here. I think... Oh, wait. We gotta go, get the villagers inside their houses. Wait, I gotta hurry up. Before I lose track where they are. Oh, dang it. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to dig up some dirt real quick. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. We got 4. That's enough. Where are they? One in here? Yes. Okay. One in there. Are you in here? No. Here? No. Here? No. Here? Nope. Definitely not in that house, too. Okay, so it has to be near the blacksmith, then. Come on, hurry up. Well, I think I know where one of them are. Oh, no, they're just going after the blacksmith guy. Nope, not in here. Here? Oh my gosh, where is he? This is the last house. Okay. In here. Okay. You're nice and safe and sound, bud. And that guy's safe and sound too, inside there. Okay, we're all good. That's a new wandering trader. Hold up. Anything good? Nothing good. Okay. Alright, let's go to bed. Back at the house. And let's get started on making this wall. I think it could be a little bit simple because, you know, if we do so complicated, we're probably going to run out of resources pretty swiftly. Okay. Well, let's grab the dark oak. Honestly, we don't need the arrows right now. We don't need the crossbow right now. I'm just going to clear up some inventory space. Oh, I still have some stuff from the freaking trial chamber we did ages ago. Oh my gosh. Empty out my stuff, dude. I had 4 emeralds in here. I could have used that. Oh my gosh, I have 24 emeralds? Wait, I can get another one. I can get another freaking book. If I'm, fast enough. How much time do I have? I have 19 minutes. Okay, that's plenty of time. Bad Omen. All these random pottery shards. And a bone. Why are there bones in here? Is that really that important? Let's take that out of there, and then so we're not carrying 2 bundles. of course, the diamond block that we got somehow. That was very miraculous. Actually, you know what? I think this may be enough for two more books. Wait, 17 plus... Sorry, 16 plus 16. Yeah, 32. This is enough for another book. On top of another book. Wait. Oh, shoot. Okay. Make another book. Come on, hurry. I don't have the leather on me. What am I doing? Come on. There we go. There we go. And let's make ourselves nothing else. I'm just sorting at this point. Kind of in a rush. At the same time, because I do want to get this. Okay. Also, something that's pretty crazy that happened today is that while I was recording for my main video on my YouTube channel, I ended up wandering about 2 pink sheep in a matter of 6 days. Yeah, pretty crazy, right? Also, the first one was a baby pink sheep. Didn't even know that even existed, to be honest. Did not know. Let's get 2 more mending books added to the arsenal. That's pretty darn good. Alright. So now we have 3 of these things. Is there anything we can buy from Mr. Wandering Trader now we have a few emeralds here? Like before, nothing interesting. Awesome. Okay. Let's put these mending books back. And finish chopping down the rest of this tree, and then we can start on the wall. We could probably just do a simple wall design where it's just like I don't know, just like a simple line, like nothing too insane, or it's like up and down, up and down, up and down, or anything like that. We just want to do a simple design. Okay, let's get these out. All right. It would be pretty cool though if we had stalactites. Because if you use stalactites on like walls and stuff to make it look like almost like sharpened points on the tops of like the logs, that would look pretty cool. But we don't have any stalactites, I don't think. And another thing we can do in the future, sometime in the future, is make a zombie XP farm, because actually we did find 2 zombie spawners, but I don't know if they're close enough. I'm pretty sure they're in 2 different cave systems, so it's what it is. But let's chop down the rest of this tree, and then we'll get on to making the wall. Okay. I'm probably going to do some texturing with like stripping the spruce and dark oak, so it's a little bit different here and there. And let's just make some slabs, because we are probably going to do a little bit of up and down type deal. I know I literally just said that we're not going to do that, but we're probably going to do a little bit of it. A little bit of a wavy like top to the fence or the wall. Okay. Now let's get started. This guy is having a panic attack. Don't worry, brother. You will be completely safe in just a moment. Let's line this up exactly with the corner of this house. Also, you know what? Let's not do that because we're customizing this, so we want to leave some space if like how big we want to make these houses. Because we eventually are going to customize them. We could probably do this like 4 blocks high. It's probably good. And then like this. 3, 5. I think this is good. And let's just strip all this. And then go up another like that. Yeah, I think that's good. It's just a simple design. And if we really wanted to, a little bit later, we could add like a trapdoor or something like that in between, just to add a little bit less like repetitiveness. Okay, that's 4, 5 right here. Okay. And strip all this. Okay, 5 up again. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a pretty decent design for just like a simple village that I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna have to go around that somehow. We're still trying to keep this symmetrical here of what kind of design we're doing. 2, 3, 4. And then we need 2 more here. Excuse me, sir. You are blocking me. This is not very nice of you. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I forgot to place the slabs. Alright. Third part of the wall done. Looking not too bad. Okay, we're just trying to shorten. Or sorry, it's not shorten. We're trying to match up. Oh no. Okay, we just ran out of stack. We're fine. We're just trying to match up with the little bit of a land right here that's curving inward because the lake right there, the little pond. So you just have to curve in this wall here. Three, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to get some more wood. Because now we ran out. Oh, geez. And I completely forgot to gather all my saplings from this friggin' spruce tree. It's gonna go. All saplings. Okay. We're definitely gonna need a lot more spruce because, well, spruce is the main thing we're being using. So let's just make sure we make a bunch more trees now. Now that we know this is like our main resource that we're gonna be using. Let's just scooch these over here. I think this will be able to grow now. All right. Let's go to the bone meal. Bone meal is up. Right after we take a quick commercial break. No, I was kidding. I'm just going to bed. All right. Here we go. Another one. I don't like how this is going. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Boom. All right. The 3 musketeers are all grown up, so now we're going to chop them down. All right. I'm not going to lie, though. This axe is pretty slow. I'm going to see if we can get a different enchantment on it. Maybe efficiency 1? I don't care. Any efficiency would be phenomenal. I'm really running out of lapis. That's not good. Smite, I'm breaking. That's the wrong thing. Efficiency 2. Okay, there we go. There we go. Efficiency 2. There we go. Okay, that's way better. So now we're going to be able to chop down these trees a little bit more faster. Save some more time. I am really hoping one day that I do not accidentally strip the oak planks or oak logs that are in front of my door. That would really suck. How many times that's happened to me survival worlds? Way too many. Where you just make your whole entire base out of logs and then you accidentally strip one of the logs and it's really, really painful. I hate when that happens. Okay. Also, I do want to start doing some redstone stuff soon on the channel. I want to start to do well, not like full on, oh yeah, we're gonna do redstone videos every single day or anything like that, but like I did a few months ago, I think I was doing like a few tutorial videos on how to do some redstone and stuff, or like five like redstone devices that you're gonna need in your world, stuff like that. I'm gonna try to do a few of those. That's my Minecraft character yawning, man. We're gonna do a few of those, and we are going to collaborate with another YouTuber called Flame Live. I think you guys may have seen him a few times in the chat, and we're going to do a little bit of collaboration. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to pick up his voice though because I don't have the right devices and stuff like that to do so. So, kind of sucks, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to do pretty excited to get that video done. It should be coming out sometime soon. I'm thinking Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some days on the weekend. One of the days on the weekend. How long is this freaking Hero of the Village gonna last? I still have it. Okay, 600 minutes. Okay. How much would we got? Oh, gosh. Yeah, we have plenty. Okay. We have plenty, guys. And just in case here, we are just going to plant down another tree. Because I think I had like 3 more. Excuse me. 3 more bone meal. Let me go get that real quick. No, 6 more. Yeah, there we go. Maybe actually get another one. Just for future sakes. We gotta chop down another one. Up. Alright, so we got 2 just in case. We're gonna have wood. Okay. 3 slog, and dark oak. Okay, there we go. Let's get back onto making this wall. Yeah, it's looking pretty good from afar. I think it's gonna come out pretty cool when we all get this like done and dusted and all the villager huts are all customized and stuff. Oh, I missed the spot. Right there. Alright. Hold up. Just realized. No, let's just keep it the same height. Let's keep it the same height. I know we're going up and down hills, but I want to keep it the same height. Don't want to make it look weird. Alright. Grab the slabs again. And just barely reach that. Also, have you guys heard all the banter about was it a hightail? I forgot what it was called. Oh my gosh. What is it called? Oh my gosh. I'm blanking. What is it called? I have to look it up. I have to look it up. Every like freaking Minecrafter right now is like making videos on it right now. Or at least every Minecrafter at least I know right now. Let's see. Oh, that's what it's called. Hightail. Hightail. Yeah, it's like a freaking it's like a basically like Minecraft but not. It's like a little bit more like realistic Minecraft. It's kind of weird. But it looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea at all what it's about. All I know is that it looks like Minecraft. And I've seen a few updates on it. I've seen that all the Minecrafters are like playing it and be like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Have not physically seen any gameplay, or at least much, and have not like currently like watched anyone's gameplay. But it does seem like a lot of people are enjoying it, so sadly I'm not going to be able to play it because it's only on Steam and I'm playing on PlayStation, so I cannot buy that unless I had an Xbox. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, it's actually I think a feature that they're working on. I don't think Steam is available on Xbox. Xbox? That makes sense. Xbox. Okay. Does that look good? I don't know if that looks good. I think we do this so that it doesn't look weird. Oh geez. Like this? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's get one more block in right here. Bob. Okay. Also, like one of the cool builds that I'm working on in the survival world, or it's not survival world. I mean, it is, but hardcore world is a tugboat, a flying tugboat, which is pretty darn cool, and it's coming out pretty darn cool too. Not gonna lie. But so far, I've only gotten done like the clouds. I'm making like these cool custom clouds, and then I'm just now starting on the foundation of the tugboat. Wish I could show you guys, but then it would be spoilers. We don't want to show any spoilers yet. Okay. There we go. See, it will look all better when we have a little bit of a foundation going for our actual village, and then we have, you know, all the cool huts and all that, and all of the like custom terrain or whatever we're gonna do inside of this. I'm taking a lot of fall damage. I gotta heal up. Is this 5? Okay, yep, it's 5. Alright, there we go. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make sure we didn't mess up on there. Okay. It's looking pretty good so far, guys. Looking pretty good. From afar, I'm sure it probably looks kind of weird. Actually, no, it probably looks better from afar. Probably looks better. Let's get rid of this, all this dirt stuff that I had, from doing the raid. Trying to, like, parkour on top of the houses and stuff. Alright. That's honestly probably going to do some work already. Protecting the village. Alright, we got some skeletons and stuff. This shield bug is really bothering me. I literally may end up ditching this shield because it is super annoying in the dark. It's all just because I have a freaking banner on it. It's so weird. I have no idea why this is happening. Never had anything like this before, Evan. Okay. That in there. That in there. Okay. See? There we go. Looks pretty nice from here. Not gonna lie. Alright, I think we're gonna get done like 2 more bits of this wall. This way, I think we're gonna start on a house. We're gonna have to go this way like this. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like that. 1, 2. 4, 5. Okay, like that. Three. Let's do one more here, and then bop. Okay, there we go. Looks pretty good. Oh, and I realized how weird this looks, so let's get rid of this. Boop, boop, like that. There we go. Bam! All this is protected now from the wall. So all this land is now protected. All we have to do is light up the heck out of it, and then there's not going to be any mobs spawning inside here, which is pretty awesome. What is going on, man? This freaking Minecraft character keeps on yawning. Keeps on yawning. That brown dye looks like poop. It literally looks like poop. That's pretty nasty. Okay. Well, honestly, I really do not know how or what we're going to customize this hut to be. But the reason I say how is how are we going to customize it while the villager's inside of it? Didn't think about that one, did you? You know what? What if we did this? What if we did this? What if we tear down that one and then we make or start to make one that's like kind of centered a little bit, scooched like in the center, like in between these 2 spaces in between the huts. We tear down this one and we make something right in between these 2. And then it's probably going to be about the size of this in-between space. And then that's when we break down that wall for the villager to go inside. I think that sounds like a plan. I think that sounds like a plan. Okay, let's make a few torches, because we are gonna need it to light up the area, for sure. Didn't we, oh wait, didn't we make some charcoal? Yes, we did. Oh, not much though. Not much. Okay, let's put this in here. We need a little bit more charcoal than that. It's probably not gonna cut it. Okay. We do not have some. We have 3 sticks pre-crafted. Okay, barely anything. Okay, let's make all that into torches because we're gonna have to light up this village a lot if we want it to be completely protected from the wall. If mobs can spawn inside of the wall, well then what's the point of the wall? So let's light up the area, and then we're gonna tear down this neighboring hut right here, this one, and we are gonna get started on building. Okay, just about done here with the torches. Just gotta make sure everything's all lit up. This place is literally gonna look like a giant, like, you know, those like people that really over decorate for Christmas, and you always see those memes where it's like the people can see their house from space. This is gonna be that village. It's gonna be that bright. You're probably gonna be able to see it from space. Okay, now we got all that done out of the way. Probably gonna have to empty out our inventory because, well, we're gonna tear down this village hut, so there's gonna be a decent amount of inventory space eaten up. So we're gonna empty out a little bit of our inventory real quick. Put away. Alright, this is the dark oak chest. That away. Put spruce away. Where's the dirt? Put that away. And this way. Okay, that should be enough. Alright, let's get going. Let's get started. Also, I think that's white terracotta, so I think we might be able to do some stuff with terracotta. Because you can dye white terracotta. Yep, we do. So now, we could possibly make some like gray terracotta, or smelt it up and make some patterned, I forgot what you call that. The patterned terracotta, I forget what you call it. Glazed terracotta. Yeah. So we can make some glazed terracotta for some cool like floor designs or something like that. And we can also make some other terracotta colors. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Possibly for some builds for the village. And definitely one thing I've always wanted to do is make like a custom village where villagers can freely walk around in your own environment that you made in survival mode. Like you always usually make that creative mode, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, I don't really feel anything like accomplished because like I'm not actually living amongst them because I'm just in creative mode and now my project's gone. Rather than a survival mode, well, then you're really living inside of your base, inside of a village, with villagers and all your guys that you trade with, like walking around. I think that's actually a really cool thing. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm pretty happy that we're attempting it now. Well, not attempting it, doing it. Right, so that's this hut out of the way. We're definitely going to have to rip out all of this pathway block, because, oh, there goes the shovel, because we need to place blocks on this. So, don't want the ground looking like this. dirt all in there. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, I think we're also probably going to get rid of the well. Maybe move it. Well, we will reconstruct another one, don't worry. But for right now, we're going to have to move the well. We'll put the bell somewhere else. We'll just put it like right here for now. And then we'll also put some dirt here. Just gotta hurry up because night is falling. Grab some dirt from here, that's fine. Is that enough? I don't know, we'll see. Definitely not. Please tell me it's enough. Thank you. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna tear up a little bit more right here. Boop. Okay, so. What do we do for this house? I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do for this house. All I know is that we're gonna probably have to repath a lot of this. We're not gonna do it right now, but we're gonna have to redirect this pathway. Okay. So we're gonna put down this house right here on this part of the land. Well, that's a lot of land. It's probably gonna be with, honestly, some of that tuff that I had in my chest right there. If you guys saw earlier, I had a bunch of tuff. And that's honestly always a good foundation block to use. Because I'm using my mangrove wood for my wood trim. I think I would probably be using the tuff for my trim for the houses. So we can grab that. And let's put away the oak wood that we got. We could probably keep the cobblestone. Here, give me 1 second, guys. Just gonna grab some water. Alright. So, do we have moss? We do not have moss. Well, that's kind of awkward. I was hoping to have mosh. Okay. I just ran out of the house without any resources. Yep, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Alright, let's grab dark oak. Let's grab some of this mangrove. And we can probably plop down a propagule. While we're doing this, where's the bone blocks? Make that into some bone meal. Grow this puppy up. And then while we're doing this, a bunch more propagules are going to come down from the tree while we're building this house. So we're going to plant this thing down right here. I definitely want to use this for a little bit of pop of color. The mangrove. So we can let all those propagules grow. That is a very interesting tree, huh? Why is it like cut? Like the leaves are like cut in half. That's weird. That's really weird. Huh. Okay. Well, let's take some of the stuff. We can mix it up with the A little bit of mossy cobblestone that we got. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to move. And let's grab our crafting table that we have in our bundle. Plop that down right here. We're also probably going to need ourselves a wonderful chest because we're eventually going to probably run out of inventory space. So, all right, let's get started here. Probably, you know what? Let's make some stairs. Let's make a few stairs, and then this will mix up just like I did in my house. Mix up the trim a little bit. So let's pop this down right here. This will be the foundation right here. Let's do that. I want to at least have a center, so we're going to do this. And let's do that. We'll have this big. Sir, you keep on getting in my way. If you get in my way one more time, you do not want to know what's going to happen to you. Alright, bud? Okay. Put this down. It's going to look pretty nice. It's going to look pretty nice. Probably going to use decent amount of cobblestone too. Okay, like that. Then we can use... Yep. This. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good for the little trim we got going on here. So let's mix it up a little bit with some tough stairs. So it's not so generic with the shape. And let's actually do that right here. Bud, no, that's it. You crossed the line. You crossed the line. I said it. I said what's going to happen to you. You didn't listen. You didn't listen, bud. Alright. Let's keep on going. Place some maybe right here. And pop pop. That. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay. So that's our foundation. Why don't we use some of this mangrove wood, logs, and the combination of dark oak? What does this like look like together? It's a very hard accent, for sure. On the wood colors, like the wood tones. I think what we're gonna do, let's leave it for the last block. Let's see. Yeah. And you know what? I accidentally did that by accident, but you know what? I think this kind of works where I accidentally put those back beams there a little bit too high, but I think that kind of works. Just give me a second. Go. I think this kind of works though. Okay. I think this is where the spruce is going to pop in here. I think the spruce needs to pop in. Spruce is going to save the day. It's a little bit of a lighter tone. And then you know what? Maybe even throw in some oak in there. We couldn't use like the oak that we got from the the hut that we tore down. Alright, let's grab the spruce. Where is it? Okay. Wait, didn't I have like a butt ton of spruce like 2 seconds ago? Where'd that go? Ah. I put it in the oak chest by accident. Okay. You silly me. Okay. Put away the student. Alright. Let's go back over here and let's go work on the house. Have you guys seen the new Dream video that came out? The what do you call it? The what he's calling it is the hunters versus man, or the speedrunner versus manhunt type deal. Revival. That latest episode was pretty crazy. The amount of times he got everyone with the spear. That's pretty wild. Sorry if you haven't watched it and that was kind of a spoiler, but it was pretty wild. Missed the Neo. Well, does this look good? Looks alright. Alright. It's... I'm really going for some odd colors right now. Like I'm doing a lot of tones of brown. I think that works out. And then, how's this gonna work out? Because we're having the roof is gonna tilt up. I'm thinking about putting this like this. Like that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good because it matches right up with the mangrove, like the accent of that. But then this doesn't match up anymore, right there. Yeah, I think we may have to get rid of this little design here. Does that? Or you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. I want to keep this whole entire like 1 block difference here with the raised roof. So to make this still work, we're just going to put the mangrove 1 more block down. So it still works with this little accent going on here. Like this. Boom, boom, boom. And we got 5 more stripped oak logs that we have to use. Bop, 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 bop. Might place down some more torches. Okay. We should be all safe in this general area. Just have to place a few more over here. Because I have a feeling some zombie is going to creep up over here and be like, hey yo, I'm going to frickin' eat your brains. Type deal. Okay, this looks pretty good. And then we're going to have some sort of... Yes, I'm actually really liking this. I have a little bit of a vision in my head now. So we are going to have a little bit of an overhang here. This is actually coming out really good. We have a little bit of an overhang. This is coming out better than my own house, which is pretty sad. This villager literally has it better than my own house right now. It may be tiny. Like this house may be tiny, but it really packs a punch of how much detail's in here. Or what's going to be in here. Because obviously not all the details here right now. It's not a finished product. Oh, sir, why did you just fall off the cliff? You trying to kill yourself? The freaking water trader is really not living this life, huh? My gosh. You need some therapy. Okay. So, we're gonna have to tear down a little bit of this roof. Neighboring us. Oh, well, I didn't light up enough. You're still coming through the wall. It's probably from the other side. Let me just get a little bit of a light perimeter around here. Of course, drone sees me now because it's nighttime. Okay. So now there shouldn't be many mobs coming around. Or any, to be honest. I don't think there would be any. Guess make sure all that roof is gone. Hey, what you selling, by the way, bud? You're a new guy. Cacti. I do have some cactus, actually. So, haha. I do have some cactus. Didn't search the desert. I just found it in the trial chamber because that makes sense. Some reason there's trial chamber cacti. Don't know. Don't know why. But there is. And that's a thing. You can find cactus in trial chambers. Okay, let's stare up right here. Okay, that's pretty good. Gonna have to make a few more. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna... I'm thinking. Do we do like a little bit of a... like windows right here? On each side like this, popping out of the roof? And slowly going up? I think so. So let's make this up. One. Like this. Second time, by the way, you try to kill yourself falling off a freaking staircase and a cliff. This guy really has to get hold of himself. You really gotta get hold of yourself, buddy. Okay. How's this look? How's this look? It could look better. It could look better. This side looks good. This side doesn't look too good. I think it should be flat. Should be flat. To match up. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it for now, and we're seeing how it comes out. We're gonna see. Okay. We're gonna go up. One more. Like this. I think this is good. So let's... this. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Excuse me. Here we go. Got a little bit more of a foundation going on now for the roof. Let's craft up a little bit more spruce. I think it did a little bit too much there. Whoops. I definitely did way too much spruce. Okay. Let's finish covering up the roof. I see a creeper, but good thing he can't get over the wall. Sucker. Alright. So right here, this is what I'm thinking. We have two little windows, like this, and then we use dark oak, maybe, to make the little overhangs. Like this. I gotta get the planks, alright. We have to do it here too. Does that look good? I don't know, guys. I think they should be put a little bit further back. The windows. Or they need to be a little bit taller. I think they need it. I think they're fine. I think it just needs to be a little bit taller. So we're gonna end up using all of the wood here. It's okay. We gotta sell still one more mango tree right there. And then let's do this. Uh-oh. Messed up. I messed up. Missed the jump. I'm out. Health. Sun is rising. Actually, this is the first sunset. Sorry, sunrise I'm seeing of this world. Because I slept through every single one. Look at that. Look at the pink hues. I want to see the sunrise. Come on. Hey, what's up, son? Burn all the mobs for me, shall we? Burn all the mobs. Okay. Think this should look better. It does. It definitely looks better. With a full block like that, it definitely looks better. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're cooking, guys. We're cooking. Okay, so these both have to be glass. Those both have to be glass. Which means this has to be like this. This has to be like this. That. We're gonna continue this little doodad all the way until it reaches the top of the roof, which means I think we have to make this a little bit of a taller roof in order to match this. Well, I just fell. We definitely have to make this a little bit of a taller roof in order to meet up with this. Okay. That's a slab. Okay, I think that's good right here. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Boom. Right there. Bam. Okay. Okay, so now I think we got it. I think we got the whole entire... Why is there a llama inside of my house? Or not my house, it's the villager's house. But why is there a freaking llama in it? And a sheep? What are y'all doing in here, man? This is someone's home. Well, eventually, someone's home. Still not actually someone's home. So I guess that does technically mean you can come up to it, but technically you are invading someone's home. Alright, let's go up here. We gotta chop it down. We gotta chop it down. Okay, we got plenty of propagals from this now, because we let them grow while we while we were building back there. We planted this a little while back, so now it's all grown up, and now we have all the propagals we could ever want. And we can grow some more mangrove wood. And then we'll have plenty for all the other houses. And that's fall damage. Now my freaking ankles are broken. Okay. But I think this house is coming out pretty good, guys. I think it's coming out pretty dang good. It looks pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I just realized I did this stripped oak wood like 2 years ago and didn't place it down. Just realized that. Okay. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's get placing the last bit of the mangrove wood. For the size here. Boom. Boom. Gotta go up inside. Boom. Alright, there we go. Oh no, I messed up the roof. Okay. Gotta make a few more planks. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Looks pretty good, looks pretty good. And I think we can add some slabs or trapdoors to this because honestly, it doesn't need to be that thick. Like the little top part here does not need to be that thick of a roof for the overhangs, the overhang bit. So we are gonna make it a little bit thinner. I'm literally explaining this like if I'm Bob Ross right now. Okay. Then right there. Then we're gonna place these all like that. Okay. Then, oh, I ran out of the slabs. Wait, can I reach that? Nope, I can't. Okay. Gonna have to fall down again. Okay. Right there. And another plank right here. And another slab. Slab. Full block. Well, we're gonna have to do this. And we don't have enough slabs. Because that does not look right. That does not look right when they don't match. That does not match up right. And this looks really weird on the side. Oh my god. That. That. Yeah. That looks really weird. What are we gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about this? I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. It looks really freaking weird. One thing that'll help out, I think, is doing trapdoors like this. Trapdoors like that. That'll help out a little bit. Maybe, okay. This may sound crazy, but what if we do this? What if we do a big accent of oak on the roof? May sound crazy for this. But this may help bring this together a little bit. Ah. No, it didn't do anything. It still looked like crap, bro. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? It makes me want to literally just like get rid of like this. Like, what if we just like completely chop this out? And this is the wall. Like the rest of this. What if this is like that? And we have this. Oh my gosh, llama, what the heck, brother? You jump scared me. Okay. What if we have this? I ran out of spruce because I crafted it, all of it, into frickin' planks. Okay, let's go back a second. Just to grab some more spruce logs. Spruce logs, spruce logs. Our axe is almost dead. That's not good. Let me chop down this tree and then head back. I don't think we'll need spruce for a little while. I think this will be actually... I think this will actually be a house for the good old librarian, for the mending guy. I don't think it's a house, I don't think, fit for the farmer. Maybe we can make like a barn or something for him. Because the farmer is the one that is inside of the hut right over there. So I think we do something for him. Something else for him. Let's put this in here because that's for the mangrove. Alright, let's go to bed. And then let's get placing the rest of that spruce. Hopefully this is gonna fix our issue with the roof because it looks very weird right now. From this side it doesn't. From the side, like the left and the right side, looks really off. Looks really thick. Yeah. See what I'm saying, guys? I think this is gonna help it though. I'm hoping so. Does that help it? I think it does. Okay, what if I do this? Hold up, hold up, hold up. What if I do this? What if we continue this? Mangrove. 4. All the way up. Uh-uh. I I do not like. I do not like this. Guys, I am really frustrated with this. And I don't know what the heck to do. This is really annoying. Does this fix it? This may fix it. Hold up. This may fix it. You know what? That's not too bad. That's not too horrible. It's not my best piece of work, but it's definitely better than it was. It definitely was better than it was. I think this is what it's gonna have to be. I think this is what it's gonna have to be, guys. Still looks a bit weird. It is what it is. I'm still like hesitant on the oak though. I'm still pretty hesitant on that. I'm making like second thoughts right now. Or should this look like this? Should I have this stupid oak? I don't think I should. Ow. Yeah, it looks better without the oak. I think this needs to go, I think this needs one more slab on the top. I think that's why it looks a little weird. I think that's why it looks a little bit weird. I need to grab my food. Oh my gosh, I'm low. I'm a little bit low. Not that low. Alright. That's... Okay, there we go. There we go. Finish off the roof. I think that should be good. Alright, we're gonna have to tear down this guy's house a little bit more so we can get the roof on this side. Yeah, hey there, bud. Nice to see ya. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on destroying your house soon. You're gonna have to swap places with the blacksmith for a little bit, bud. You're gonna have to move into that place soon. Because, actually, the blacksmith, bud, he's now a librarian. And he has mending trade. And this is gonna be his house. What's going on in the village? Well, I'm customizing it. And, I think this house is coming out pretty good. We got something going on here. Side, looking a little bit wonky. The side of the roof is looking a little bit wonky. I think I sort of fixed it. I think also this stair is throwing things off. Also, that looks really weird, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's kind of throwing things off. But I don't have the tuff to replace it. Okay. But yeah, I think this is coming out pretty good. This house is going to be for a mending villager I actually just got. Where is he? In here, in this blacksmith right here. Let me put this away. Let me go inside. This guy in here. What's up, buddy? Literally got this guy fourth try. Fourth try. Mending. Boom. Yeah, pretty lucky. 4th try. Got it for 22 emeralds. Not too shabby of a trade, not gonna lie. But this is gonna be his house. And I think it came out pretty well. And I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks pretty cool. The moss carpet in front. Looks like a little lawn treatment going on here. Alright, we have to fix the side of the roof here to make it symmetrical of the other side. Boop, 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 boop. And then I did this a little bit different. I think I did that. That sounds like where that's supposed to go. I'm not supposed to do that. Oh no. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I did not mean to strip those mangrove blocks, and now I have to frickin' grow another dang tree. Might as well place a few more around because, well, I love moss carpet. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Moss carpet is definitely one of the most underrated things out there for sure. Moss carpet is amazing, especially the pale moss carpet. That is like the best thing that was ever added, bro. With the little touch of the detail where it just like crawls up on like it has like a little bit of like the vines like crawling up the sides of the block if you put it next to it. Oh my gosh, that's such a cool detail. I'm really hoping that Mojang does more stuff like that because that's such a cool detail. Okay, I don't have any more mangrove right now, so we have to make some. So let me go grab some blocks or bones, not blocks, and let's make some bone meal. And let's grow up some trees real quick. Chop those mangrove trees down because I literally got rid of my only logs. Stripped them like a goof. Wasn't supposed to do that. That grew up way faster than I expected. Are they growing up in one tap? What the heck? That's weird. And yeah, a little tip. If you really need a sapling and a struggle, yeah, just take one of the leaves, bone meal it. Literally, you will get a propagule growing on that leaf. It's pretty cool. Only tree that does that. Okay, let's go up the roots here. One of the most difficult trees to chop down. Definitely one of the difficult trees to chop down. Second most difficult, I'd say probably the giant oak trees. That's probably second place. Come on. How tall does this go? What the heck? It didn't look from tall, or it didn't look that tall from the distance. My gosh. What the heck? It's still going. Hello? What is going on? It's... What about jungle trees? Oh, yeah, jungle trees. I mean, jungle trees, okay. They're not as bad because they're still like kind of workable for like the spiral type deal that you do with spruce because they're like the 2x2. So it's not as bad, but like the whole entire aspect of doing the oak tree, like the big oak trees, and then you have to literally like go searching for all the random branches, kind of like I'm doing right now with the mangrove. It's kind of the same thing, and it's pretty annoying. And then you always somehow miss one oak log, and then those random leaves just sit there floating, and it's like, how did I miss that? And then that sits there for a week because you really don't want to go up there. Just like how you leave a project inside of your house and you realize that's been sitting there for like 4 months, and you said you're gonna do it the first week you did it. Yeah. I'm definitely not talking about experience from anything. Alright, let's place down a few of the rest of these moss carpets that I got. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Looks pretty nice, looks pretty nice. That's kind of weird that it's on the path block without turning it to dirt. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of weird. Oh, you know what? Let's just go to bed here, because it doesn't matter about spawn point if this is hardcore. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted on killing this wandering trader just so we can get a reset on his trades. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. Because they're probably gonna have another one spawn at any moment. Give me 1 second, let me go grab some water, which is right next to me. Refreshing. Alright. Let me toss out these random roots that I got in my inventory. Don't need those. Okay. I'm still kind of weirded out by the roof, man. It still looks kind of weird. Can always bone meal moss carpet. No, I don't think so. I don't think you're gonna get more moss carpet if you bone meal it. I don't think it works the same way as moss does. If you do it to moss, it's gonna work like that, yeah, but I don't think it's gonna work like that. Excuse me. Alright, this is how we're gonna get Mr. Villager outside of his house into the blacksmith. Just like you guys saw. Good thing I got diamond armor on. That blast protection came in clutch. Alright. First creeper explosion. Actually, you know what? Second. When I was building my house, my house, I almost had a creeper explode me and the house all in one go. Creepers are worse. I know. I know, Jamie. They're definitely the worst. But they're not the worst. There's definitely more worse. Like, per se, dealing with witches in hardcore, scariest thing ever. You get down to that one heart, like if you're in like a big group of mobs, you're killing a few group of mobs or whatever in a cave, right? Let's put you in a scenario. And then a witch comes out of nowhere, splashes you with poison. You have nowhere to go. Your hearts are slowly depleting, and you're slowly getting down to that half heart. It is the most scariest thing ever. You really have to think fast on your feet and be like, okay, where do I need to go? Honestly, when it comes to it, every single time that happens, I just mine it to the wall. And it's in a cave or something, I just literally mine out of the area. Or I run for dear life if it's in the overworld, like on land. Is it? Excuse me. Yeah, you're kind of interrupting, sir. It's the most terrifying thing ever. I hate witches. Honestly, I don't know if they're more annoying than skeletons. I think skeletons are still number one annoying because you run into them a little bit more. So, all right, what was I gonna do? I forgot what we were doing here. I ran back to the house to get something and I forgot. You guys remember? I'm not sure if I even told anyone. Witches are cheaters and Trident Drowned are a nightmare. That is so true. Trident Drowned are definitely a nightmare because, they really sniped you. And they do a hefty amount of damage. Now, I have not ran into it yet. I still haven't ran into the mob yet, like normal mob, but I could not imagine running into a Trident with the Nautilus. Like, the combo of him riding the Nautilus. I think I'd have a heart attack. I think I'd actually have a heart attack from, like, fear. Because imagine, you just have that guy just, like, he's just literally coming at you, full speed. There's no chilling down. Like, he's just gonna keep on coming after you. Yeah, that's definitely a fear for me. Definitely don't want to run into a, one of those guys. The Nautilus Trident Drowned combo. Jesus, that's hardcore mode, worst nightmare right there. I'm really running low on charcoal. The last year's update makes them worse now. Last year's update. I think. Wait, I think you're actually talking about what I'm talking about. The Nautilus. Okay. Is that what you're talking about, Jamie? The Nautilus. Alright, let's speed up these guys real quick. Because I am running a little low on food, so I want to breed up these guys. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's what makes them even more scarier now. But you can only find those in the the warm oceans and the coral reefs. So, I mean, at least that's a little bit of comfort. For you have to find them in specific biomes for the ocean. Okay. Oh, one thing. I actually, you know what? I'm not sure. Do we even have any glass? Like leftover glass, possibly. We're gonna need some glass for the windows. We do. Do we want to use white glass or we want to use... Desert is now more challenging? That is true, yeah, with the new mobs. The, I forgot what you call them. What are they? What are the zombies called? I think it has something to do with those. The skeleton. Yeah, the camel riders. What is it called? The desert zombies, what is it called? Husks. I know that's what the, camel's called. Camel husk. But what is the new skeleton called? They brought in a new skeleton type for the desert, and I forgot what he was called. Was it like the... You know what? Oh, the parched! The parched. I think. The parched skeleton. I knew it had to do something with, like, dehydration or something. I think it's the parched. What do these look like? I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty dope. This house looks pretty cool, guys. From the front, not from the sides. The sides, could be better. Looks pretty dope. I like how this is coming out. I realized I didn't get the other window done. Let me get that real quick. They have weakness arrows. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Not gonna lie. I would not want to run into, I would not want to run into the camel guy. That'd be pretty rough, because then you just got like a horseback, basically, coming at you with a spear and skeleton combo. That's a yikers. I, like, completely brain farted with the glasses. Excuse me. Okay. You know what? Maybe this window is going to help out. Maybe doing a little bit of a overhang in this window is going to help over here. And maybe we do it on the other side, too. I grabbed one. Going back again. I grabbed one grass block instead of two. I'm also going to grab 3, because I think I may want to add it to the other side of the wall. Over there. And then we're going to have to... Oh, that's what I was going to do before I got exploded by a creeper. I was going to grab myself a boat so I can grab the villager and put him inside there. Then we're going to take him on a little bit of a lead ride all the way to the blacksmith. That's what I was going to do. But I forgot. Let me go make the boat real quick, actually. Now that I have that in my brain and I'm talking about it. Alright. Hello, random cows. That's not my pen, so I'm going to go. Alright. I'm glad they didn't make a snow variant of those. Oh yeah, that would be crazy. Imagine if they added like a. Well, that wouldn't make sense because those are camels. So yeah, that wouldn't make sense. So I guess that wouldn't ever work out. I mean, unless they did like um, unless they did some like I guess like snow horse or something. I think this will work out if we do this. This is gonna make this look a little bit better, so it's not so flat. And I think this is actually working out. I think this is making this look a little bit better. I think this is fixing things. How's this look? It looks better. It's improving. It's improving. I think this needs a stair. Do we have stairs? No, we don't. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, that works. It looks a little weird. I think we're gonna do trapdoors. Let's trapdoors look like? That also looks weird. What if we do this? That doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's do that. I'll replicate it on this side. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And boop. Okay. Now we gotta get this guy out of here. Should probably go to bed first. I love how it's just like half of his roof is just like destroyed. Just realized how low my axe is. Dang. Okay, let's get this out. Where's my leads? I know I have it somewhere. Yep. Alright, we have to make a little bit of clear pathway so he doesn't get stuck in the pathway blocks. Because then the boat's gonna get stuck down there. Alright. We can bring him up a little bit here. I guess we'll put him in through the back of the house. Get rid of these blocks right here, just in case. Let's just make a little barrier thing so that this guy does not get out, the bending guy. Do not want him to somehow escape. We're gonna do this. And then once we get this guy, the boat guy, inside of here, we're gonna drive it in. Then we're gonna close it off with the dirt. And then we're gonna break the boat. He's gonna walk in, and then we'll take the other guy out. That's the plan. Hopefully it goes well. This is the plan. Alright, buddy. Go in the boat. Do it. Come on. Go in the boat. Go in the boat. Thank you. That would have been bad. Okay. Look how much easier this is, guys. You don't have to spend so much freaking iron on like some sort of minecart rail. So much more cheaper. Alright. Creepers are not scary, but are super annoying because they destroy the world. They destroy the world. It'd be nice if the creepers' explosion only damaged the player and other mobs, then they wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. But also, it does kind of defeat the purpose of like what the creepers do, like explode, you know, at the same time. So I feel like Minecraft wouldn't ever do that. I feel like we're stuck with the OG. All right, let's carefully. Okay. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Come on. We're gonna take this. We're gonna put this up here. We're gonna place this boat right here. We're gonna get this. Oh, hold up. And then he's gonna go in there. And then we're gonna... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then we're gonna craft up another boat. And then we're gonna take him to his new home once the interior is in. Guess I forgot about the interior. So let me do that real quick. At least a basic one. I'm just gonna get the flooring done. I think that's gonna be good enough. Do you waterlog your chests? I mean, if it's in water. If it's in water, yeah. My axe is gonna break. It's so low. I'm gonna have to make another one. Or it's gonna have to heal it. I mean, I think I've already healed it, so I think it's gonna cost a lot, actually, if I heal it. Yeah, let's see about that. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna heal it then. I need some more oak. Oak logs. I don't have any more oak logs. Okay. Wait, do we have oak saplings that we can just make real quick? We have one. Perfect. That's just enough to get started on a little bit of a farm. All we need. One sapling is all it takes. That's kind of cringe. Alright, come on, give me one more sapling, and then we can keep on growing some saplings here, get some more oak. I do it to protect against creepers and endermen. Waterlogged checks take 0. Ah! You know what? I do know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. But honestly, I don't do it because of the factor I literally light up my space so much around that I don't even need to. You don't even understand. I literally light up so much around my house that I don't even need to do that. So, but I know what you're talking about because I've seen, if you ever seen the Life series, which is ran by a YouTuber, Grian, it's basically where everyone has 3 lives and then 3 or 6 lives, whatever, depending on what series it is. It's like a different thing every single time, but it's basically a free-for-all type deal. Like, there's multiple episodes and stuff like that, and they just go through multiple episodes, and they live out their Minecraft survival, and every single episode it gets a little bit chaotic. Green life, which is like your first life, means that you're friendly, and then when you die, you turn yellow, and then that means you can plant traps for green lives, and you can't do PvP damage if you're yellow life. But then when you go down to a red life, then you're able to do PvP damage, and then it gets really hectic, and then the server starts to go down, more and more players, until it's a one-person remaining situation, and that person wins. But, you know, as you can tell, that's a very much like a strategy type server situation thing, and it lasts like 8 episodes or so. And people always do TNT traps, and obviously that is explosions. So I've seen that a lot. They've always done the whole entire waterlog trick to avoid their loot getting exploded and stuff, because people always do like the whole entire traps and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a really cool thing. You should search it up. It's a really cool series. It's little, if you were just search Life series, it'll come up. But yeah, it's a cool thing. Let's finish up the roof here. I think we're done. Oh no. I forgot to place a log right there. And here. Oh jeez. Bonk, bonk. Right there. Okay. Yeah, okay, this works. But yeah, I've also, because of this YouTuber Green or whatever, he also is known for being on a server called the Hermitcraft server. I kind of want to try Skyblocks as well. So, yeah, Skyblocks is a fun thing. I don't like Skyblocks as much, um, because it gets pretty boring pretty quick. Because usually when you do Skyblocks, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do Skyblocks because I have the most time on my hands, and I'm just gonna grind this out. And when you grind it out, you end up getting almost everything done. Second day passes by, you get everything done. After you get everything done, everything is done. Like there's no side quests of like building a house because you don't really get that many opportunities to get many tree types, or you don't have much land to work with, and then like the scenery looks really really weird. You know, it kind of just messes with me a little bit. In the sky, excuse me, like living in the sky, it takes away from the adventuring aspect of Minecraft, and I think that's why it gets boring for me because I still like to adventure. I'm a builder, but like I still like to adventure once in a while, you know? I don't want to be secluded on that like little island forever. You know what I mean? All right. Let's I think that was the right word, secluded. I don't know. I think I may just made up a random word. All right. Let's make a boat for Mr. Mending Boy. And let's get him out. Hey, bud. You're gonna go on a little bit of a trip. On my favorite rocket ship, flying through the sky. Little Einsteins. You guys gotta know that, come on. Well, actually, not all you guys would know that because... Well, you gotta be born in the 2000s for that one. Okay, let's see. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Boop. And boop. Okay. Whew. What's your favorite build? You know what? I could show you guys. I could show you guys my favorite build. I don't know. But then that could also spoil stuff because it would be my creative. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Do I show my build? My favorite build? I don't know if I'll show my favorite build. It depends. I am just doing this really quick, because now, someone will be able to get out. That little trapdoor stops them from getting out. So we can place this down right in front of the window for him to work at. And we'll grab a bed for him. Actually, just realized I have a bed in my inventory. And let's put it right here. Let's put it right here. Right here for you, bud. You got it? You got the bed? You already have a bed. Okay, wait. It's right here. Okay, what about now? Wait. Now what about now? There we go. Okay. So now you're gonna sleep there. Okay, okay. Do I have any more torches inside my bundle? Yes, I do. Okay, let's just put some torches inside of here just in case. You never know. Zombie somehow spawns in the freaking attic or some crap. Who knows? Alright. Okay. First house done. The first house is done for the custom village. And you know what? You know what, Jamie? I think we'll check out my favorite build. I just have to be very cautious of showing any spoilers. Because, I mean, if you guys see spoilers, just don't tell anyone, okay? Don't go posting anywhere where you're just like, oh, hey, I figured out this guy's next video. Just don't go posting it anywhere. Alright. Okay, scaredy cat. I'm just trying to place some dirt blocks down, bud. Because I don't want it in my inventory. Alright, guys. Well, I think it's going to end it for this segment of the stream. We're just going to, really quickly going to check out my favorite build that I've created so far. In my, I guess my career. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it my favorite build. Is it my favorite build? I don't know. We'll see. I guess I'll decide there if it's my favorite build or not. But yeah, I think this is a really good start to the custom village. Really good start. For now, this guy's stuck in here. I put a little trapdoor. He cannot escape the house. I don't want him to escape the house right now because, well, the wall's not secure and he can la-di-da-be-da and kill himself because the zombie ends up killing him before he goes inside the house and something like that ends up happening. So we want this place to be fully secure before villagers are going to be able to go outside of the house. Honestly, you know what? Why don't we just finish the job of making this house look a little bit more presentable by destroying this house, last villager house, real quick. And then we'll go check out my favorite build that I've ever done in my career. I know, right? I love doing the attention to detail. I love doing the attention to detail. Wait until you see my favorite build. You're definitely going to see the attention to detail. You're definitely going to see it. If you really are interested that much in building, I would suggest watching B000100. Great builder. Holy crap. That's honestly where I learned most of my building and like how I've really progressed. He's so good at building. So good at building and shapes and like understanding how to make trees. Trees are really just a bunch of shapes put together. It's a bunch of circles put together. Or spheres, yeah. You just have to really kind of make it work and make it like I'm still a beginner builder, lol. Well, hey, that's one good way you can start off. Or you can learn from me, either way. But that was my mentor, basically, was Beetle. He was a great builder, and he still is. He keeps on, like, I swear to God, he literally keeps on making revolutionary discoveries about a bunch of different things that I did not think of ever doing. And it's kind of crazy. Alright, guys, so now that this is done, this is not stripped. Whoops. Oh. I know why that looks weird. Because these are supposed to be dark oak. Whoops. Okay, there we go. You can build castles next to what I learned. I really read that wrong. But I can build castles. I want to learn how to make... Oh, you want to learn how to make ships next. Ships, I'm not gonna lie, to make them, like, correctly, to make them, like, really look correctly, like a real life boat, like a pirate ship. I mean, depends, like, really what kind of boat, but pretty tough. They're pretty tough. You really have to get the shape right. But yeah, I'm pretty proud how this came out. Now let's go check out my favorite build. Hopefully this does not spoil anything. If you guys see spoilers. Oh, well, you already seen it. This is the tugboat, guys. This is a tugboat that I was talking about that we're going to do for the third episode. Or the third episode. No, this is episode 6, I think, of the hardcore. Or episode 7? One of the two. Episode 6 or 7. This is a little tugboat I made. And we're going to have a few more clouds in this. And it's a cool flying tugboat. I'm really happy that this came out. Excuse me. Dang. But what I'm going to do here, in my outro world, the anchor here is going to hang over right over my iron farm that I have, right? And I'm going to make a little bit of a glass like bubble for me to sit in so that the anchor goes right above the iron farm. And then I'm going to be able to AFK in there. And then I'll make a little bouncy platform for me to jump off of when I'm done AFKing. I think I'd have to redesign the anchor a bit for me to do that, but I kind of realized when I started making the build in survival mode, because I already started making this in survival, that I made it too high and it doesn't activate the iron farm. So this is going to have to I have to resolve to, because I already started making the clouds and I don't have self touch, so I can't go back. So um, I'm not going to show off the interior. That will be for later me to show off in my actual episode. You're just going to have to look for that later. Oh yeah, that's this is going to be also an underground um trading hall, villager trading hall that I'm going to make eventually. There's my, oh shoot, that's the mega base. Whoops. Not supposed to see that. This is the starter house. Forget you saw that mega base. Forget you saw it. I wish I could just like do a command where you can make like a giant wall there, because the job block, oh good, wait, good job on the block. The job block on top doesn't mess with the villager trades in iron farms. The job block on top. I don't know what you mean, Jamie. You're gonna have to like retext that, because I'm assuming you obviously messed up on your texting a little bit. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, I had a tropical theme. I had a tropical theme for my season 2 of my hardcore series. I can't turn to my left because it's spoiling my mega build for season 3 of my hardcore series. I'm just gonna have to look down. You're gonna have to see it from a down angle. This is this cool beach house that I made. It looks pretty cool, right? We have like elevated little water spots here. Looks really awesome, like cool rock formations and stuff like that. We got a little bit of a crane holding like a fishing thingy, a fishing line or a catch on the boat's anchor, the grindstone. Oh, is that affecting anything? No, I don't think that's gonna. Oh, that's what you meant. It's gonna affect the jobs. No, it's not gonna affect any of the jobs, because this is like the grindstone is so high up in the air, they're not even gonna be able to see it. It has to be in their line of sight for them to be able to even get it. And it's literally like 40 blocks above their heads. Actually, probably like 50 or 60 blocks above their heads. So this chain is gonna extend way longer down, because it's too high for me to activate the iron farm. In my again, like I said earlier, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this an AFK spot for me to go up there. But yeah, I really like how these palm tree designs came out. Looks really awesome. You really have to kind of understand shading and stuff like that to make sure you do like the bottom palm fronds darker and stuff, and then the top lighter, so that it makes good separation and everything. And then I did really cool like shading and stuff with the grass, or not the grass, the sand. And I even made these really cool crab traps or lobster traps with mangrove roots and trapdoors and stuff. I even have the all of the support beams and stuff down there. And then inside of here, this is all storage. Really cool support beams. And then inside up here, this is like the rafters. So you got a cool desk, and then the ender chest right there. And this is I wanted to like represent that this is like a place to specifically hold rocks. So I had all these rock formations to kind of signify that. And then this is one of my first builds. Cool. One of my first builds that I did for like the BG vibe of my hardcore season 2 world, and it has like a cool bone being dragged up on the crane. Looks pretty cool, right? Yeah. And then this is unfinished stuff that never actually got built in season 2 because I kind of got burnt out on that world, and I didn't end up dying. I just got burnt out in the world. I don't know if I'll come back, but I made this really cool design of a crane and this cool skeleton skull and mangrove, like custom mangrove tree right there. Um, but technically, my mega base that I'll show for like a split second right there. Don't hit pause on that so you can see it. Please don't. Okay. That's technically my favorite build, but my second favorite build, I think, has to be this one because I got really inspired. Nice crane. I wish I could build like that, dude. I know. I'm really like surprised myself for building that crane. I'm not gonna lie. I got like I got something, bro. When I was building that, I was like, dang, did I really just build that? I was like impressed by myself. But this is a really cool restaurant that I made. I can't look to the left because you know what's there, the mega build. You're only gonna get right angles, but it's okay. It's the same thing on the other side. But this is a really cool restaurant I made. It's a fish restaurant. It's a giant salmon on top, a salmon sign. And I did really cool. I got inspired by like this one Pinterest post that I saw. I was just like scrolling on Pinterest. I was looking at tropical builds and I saw this um like palette of the copper and the mix of the bamboo, and I was like, that's a really cool like bouncy off like colors. They really do well like um collaborating with each other or per se or um bouncing off each other. Hey, what's up, Sweaty Gamer? What's up, man? Glad to see you here. I'm going over all my creative builds and stuff like that right now, except my mega build is right behind me and I can't show. Um, but yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite builds out there. And then I did this really cool like support beams and stuff with the jungle wood and the oak, and then I did acacia too. Um, it kind of makes it look a little rusty almost. I think that kind of gives it the kind of vibe of rustiness. What's the restaurant called? Honestly, no name. No comment. There's no name for this. I mean, if you want, you guys can name it. I never named this thing actually. Yeah. If you want, you guys can name it. But I can tour the inside because this has already been toured in my hardcore world. So here's a little tour. This is the inside. You got table seating, all that. Really cool. Clock up there, painting. This is a little bit of storage, back storage for the food. Rusty Spittoon. Rusty Spittoon. Name it Fishy. Fishy. Or we need a secondary word like fishy blank. Fishy something. I like fishy. This is the second story. We got some more food storage right here for the fish, and then this is where you souffle. This is the stove top right there, the cutting board. Um, this is literally where you cut up your fish, and then this is where you make your fishy fish. Nah, that's crazy. You gotta get a little bit more descriptive than that. Come on, Spady Gamer. Um, yeah, we used detector rails because it looks like little stoves. And then we got the smoker in the middle. And then I also use crafters. The sides of crafters, they look like handles. So it looks like little cupboards. It looks pretty cool. And then I did the backsides of furnaces. This kind of reminds me of like a freezer. So I put that there so like it's maybe like a freezer. And yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite builds. And then oh yeah, of course, we got the outside dining. This is the main part. Um Fishy barn. That's not a barn. I'm not sure this is a barn. Dang it. What is this called? Just like a is there a specific word for this? Mm, I don't know. We're really gonna have to think about that. Maybe think of like a specific house or something. Maybe like some specific structure or some sort. Maybe that will be like the second word. But we got a really nice like pergola type deal. Oh, I almost showed the mega base again. Um looks pretty cool. All the greenery and stuff. And then this is like where this reception. Fishy dish. You know what? That actually kind of works. I like that. It rhymes. Hold up. Sweaty game, you're kind of cooking. I like it. Hit me with one more. Maybe we'll do that. If you don't hit with one more, like another name, I think we'll do fishy dish. But this is like where the reception stands, and then you would order your food, and then all that. All right, it's a good thing I made this giant wall here. Oh, I almost did it again. I did kind of show it a little bit. This is my first stable that I did, and I did this cool tree, and this is what I was talking to Jamie earlier about how you have to really kind of make the trees like separate shapes, like the leaves and everything. You really have to kind of separate them. You can't make it one giant blob, you know? Salty fish. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know about salty fish. We'll keep that on the maybe pile. I'm still leaning toward fishy dish. Fishy beach. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's just do fishy dish. I like fishy dish. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. But yeah, a good way to do trees and to explain it a little bit is just you really have to kind of separate the trees, like the not the trees, or the limbs. Fishy dish resort. Hold up, then we're gonna make a whole entire resort for this thing. That'd be kind of crazy. But yeah, you kind of have to separate them, and you have to separate it in colors and stuff like that. Um, so you put the darker ends of the limbs and everything on certain points, and you also have to try to figure out where is the sun coming from. So you have to like, you really have to like think what shades of leaves and everything are going to be on certain points. And then you also have to. It's like a good way. The best way I think to build a tree is to get a reference of a tree, and then you really get the shape down. That's the best way to get the shape down. Name it Fishy Diffy. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Fishy Dish Resort. Yes, that is a nice name. But yeah, I was originally going to have this with my first stable that I made. This is the first stable that I ever made. It was in my hardcore season 2 world. Pretty dang proud of it. Looks pretty western. That's what I was going for. Excuse me. And we have a little bit of a taller ceiling. And we use the whole entire door trick again, the oak door, because it's more to scale of like an actual pen for the stables. It looks pretty awesome. We got 3 stables instead of 2, like my other one over there. I'm getting a bit tired. But yeah, I love doing all the details and stuff like that in the ground with all the leaves and the dry grass and everything. Looks awesome. Um, some other stuff we can show. Um, mm. Oh yeah, this is a cool memorial thing that I did for the Ender Dragon Egg for season 2. Oh, that's my alarm to go to sleep. That's when you know you're really staying up late to stream. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I can stay up a little late. Oh, let me show off the finished product actually. I kind of have to be careful because the thing's right there, right behind me, the Mega Base. So this is the really cool season 2. If you guys really want to look at it in what it looked like in person, not in person, but like in the actual world, in survival world, this is the memorial that I had for my Ender Dragon egg. Looks pretty darn cool. It's like a rift opening up in the ground. I have, um, oh, I actually didn't. Oh wait, no, I did. I did black concrete underneath the magenta glass, so it looks like an abyss. When can we see the mega base? When it's done. How about that? Or like when I know we can see the mega base when it's done, and I know I am going to make it the next episode in season 3. How about that? All right, you'll see it early, but you're gonna see it. Wait, I gotta look right. You're gonna see it when I will literally have it done, completely built. Flame has already seen it. Flame has already seen it, Sweaty Gamer. But I'm not sure if I want you to see it. Oh, I thought it was done. No, it's not done. It's far from done because I keep on having to work on other builds. They have to do like now for current stuff that I'm building for the series, so it's kind of like hard to get to it. But I have the concept there. I have the front of the build done, not the back. The front of the build's done. But when it's completed, and I know I'm going to literally do it the next episode of the hardcore series, and I know I'm going to build it for the next episode, that's when I will show it off to you guys on screen. Okay? Okay, I think I have a wall here now. Okay, yeah, we're good. We have a little bit of a wall here now, so we can look to the left now. This is a little cool hobbit hole house that I was going to build for when I had my me and my dad had a little hardcore series. Oh, sorry, no, it was not hardcore, but it was a normal survival series that me and my dad had. Lasted a little bit, but I didn't get as many views as we wanted. It was like kind of killing the channel a little bit. It was like getting like 50 views. The first one got like 100, and then it just like kept on getting lower and lower, and it was just like get to the point where it was just like we made it to episode 3, and we were like, we're just gonna have to cut it short because it's really cutting down the views, But this was the cool base that we had. Looks pretty cool. There was no interior, but I love the terrain. Java or Bedrock? I'm playing on Bedrock. I specifically play on PlayStation 5, so. This is the cool barn, not barn, sorry, this is the cow farm that we were going to have, the cow farm. Pretty cool. Excuse me, we got some cool like stones, mossy stones around it, and some lamps. And this was the normal survival series that I had. This was like a forever world, I think, that I was gonna do. Or not gonna do. I do have it. It's still there. I think it has like 4 or 3 episodes. I'm also on Bedrock right now. Yeah. I'm hoping I eventually get a PC eventually. That's like my next upgrade. I just bought Minecraft and it's Bedrock. Yep. I mean, that's basically almost the whole community of Minecraft is Bedrock because not that many people can afford PCs. But this is the really cool starter base. Yeah, this is a starter base that I made. It was a really big rush to get this done in one episode. I'm not going to lie. I was working every single day for at least like 4 or 5 hours to get this done for episode 1. It was rough, but I got it done. Um, this is the inside, but I play on my phone still. Oh, dude, so it's mobile? That sucks. Hey, we have all been there in that mobile state, on our iPhone. But this is the basement. So this is where, again though, this is again like inspired by Pinterest that I saw. I was looking at like blacksmiths and stuff. And I saw this cool like formation. I was like, ooh, this is a cool like foundation of like a build, and I wanted that to look like this. Like this specific part where it's like open and it curves in like that, the archways. I got inspired by that. So I have some cool like storage right there, candles, all of your necessary tools that you're gonna need. I got a controller for it and a stand. That's pretty awesome. Hey, you're basically playing it like if it's console, you know? Basically, man. But yeah, we got ourselves some hooks and stuff like that to hang your like pickaxes and tools. Some anvils, some a dried up campfire, so it looks like logs to put in the flames or put in the fire. Sorry. Some blast furnaces and all that. Some anvils, and then we got the smokers right here for the food. And then we head up the staircase. A staircase. That's not here. Well, I mean, technically it was staircase into the ladder. And then this is the main area. So we got a bunch of storage here. This is the nice level 30 enchantment table with some nice greenery hanging above it. And then over here we got ourselves a nice carpet using tops of hay bales. It took me a bit to get used to, but the keyboard and the mouse. Oh, you got used to the keyboard and mouse. Hmm. Yeah, that's gonna take some time to get used to when I get it eventually. I've literally been a controller player my whole entire life, so it definitely is gonna be really weird when I eventually get there. Yeah. But yeah, this is a really cool interior. Yeah, but once you get used to it, it's very easy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll eventually get all the muscle memory and stuff. Up here, though, this is it's a pretty basic attic. It's literally just storage. That's all it is. And just two bookshelves to hold some books. Yeah, it's a really, really basic bedroom. Excuse me. And then this actually goes out to a little bit of balcony, wraps all around, and there's a little bit of a hay farm, and the nice like vine that goes and wraps around. Looks pretty cool, right? With all the shades of um leaves and stuff, it looks really awesome. It's like to learn. Oh, it's like it's like how to learn clutch with water bucket. Oh wait. Oh, I thought you meant like clutch of a car or like a stick like the learn to stick with the car. I forgot you called it. What's it called? Stick something. It's like how cars used to be. Um, it's like to learn the water bucket clutch. Yeah, water bucket clutch is definitely going to be hard to do um, on PC. Learning how to do that, timing and all that. Oh, hey, look. Flame built this, Sweetie Gamer. I know that's your buddy. Flame built this. Stick shift. Yeah, stick shift. That was what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, yeah, this is the Christmas builds that I did for that one Christmas short I did a while back. Pretty cool, right? I used bookshelves for frog lights. Looks pretty darn awesome. I saw that on TikTok. I was gonna give it a shout out, and I forgot what it was because I forgot to like it, and I couldn't shout it out because I forgot. So I am so sorry. Maybe you guys will know, but this is a build that I did a while back just to make like a post on my Twitter or my X, and it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty dope. This is supposed to be like a restaurant slash bar. Looks pretty awesome. You got some nice rafters, or not rafters, beams up there with some cool lighting. Looks pretty awesome. Looks awesome. I really like how this came out. Um, oh yeah. And then I think this is my third favorite build, this one. Also, this is my favorite tree. I never ended up building it survival. Oh crap, you can see the mega build a little bit. Is there a door? It looks awesome and ominous. Is there a door? It looks awesome and ominous. Oh, I think that's a build I've already showed you. Okay, but this is a tree. This is my best tree I've ever made. This is the first tree I actually made. You can still see the darn mega build. How am I supposed to show you guys this without showing the mega build? Okay, we're gonna have to look down, sort of, at an angle. It looks really awesome. Yeah, I put like a lot of detail into this. You have a lot of little holes and stuff, so it makes it look like really natural and fluffy. All the grass placed on top of the moss makes it also look really fluffy and stuff. And the combination of the bushes and hanging vines and all that. And I also even took manipulation of the walls here using glass panes. You can barely make out that there's even glass panes there, but it just manipulates the block to where it pulls it a little bit. And that's another thing I learned with B-dubs is that you can just manipulate a little bit of the walls and it makes it pop out just enough to look really cool. And I love the shape of the trunk too. It looks really good, really natural. Anyway, this is the blacksmith, the blacksmith that I made for my Let's Play series. I had 2 Let's Play series that I abandoned. Yeah, I was in a pretty crappy burnout, I think, in season 2 of my hardcore. And I ended up doing like 2 separate hardcore or 2 separate survival series to like get a refresh. And it was just like I didn't know what to do, so I just did that. Um, and this build came out really awesome. One of my favorite builds out there. Um, I love the gradient that I got on it. Once again, inspiration came from Pinterest. Really, really cool. Love how the darker stone is at the top because it makes sense. That's where the water is falling, so all the erosion from the stone making it darker. And then inside here is I was kind of mashing real life in Minecraft to make sense of it. So just like blacksmiths have in real life, they always have a forge, and obviously it's way smaller, but I wanted to keep that feel. So what I did was I took the forge and I turned it into a giant super smelter. So it still has that same feel. So I did dirt and stuff like that around to make this wall look really dirty and messed up from all the smoke and stuff like that. And I used like a combination of dripstone and dirt mud and all that kind of stuff. And I really wanted to make it feel like it was really dirty from all the smoke and stuff. That's what I wanted to do. Looks awesome. And I put magma and frog lights behind it, so it looks like it's really just like a big engulfing flame back there. And yeah, it looks awesome. And yes, it does work. If I were to put something in, is this on? I think it's on. You can hear the minecarts. Wait, let me see if I can turn this on. Okay, it's picking up. Picking up blocks. There we go. Yep, it works. Still works. Pretty awesome. And then this is gonna connect or collect it. Looks great. Gives me a new perspective on a smithing build. Yeah, I know, right? I really love this blacksmith. It's awesome. It has plenty of space. Also, the armor stands in the corners here. I really just wanted to go as realistic as possible because these were like a really popular like construct of blacksmiths. It was like a really popular this what do you call it? Like blueprint that you'd use often, like the shape and everything. But we got a lot of resources up here, like coal and iron, like that, in the rafter little thing right there. And then this is supposed to represent what they do in the forge. So you take like your hammer or whatever, you hammer out the metal or whatever piece you're working on, and then you put it into the fire. But before that, actually, let's reset that process. They put the blade or whatever rod in the fire, and then they put it in the water, and then wait, no, reset that again. They put it in the fire, they hammer it, then they put it in the water. Repeat the process. That's what they do. And then it slowly turns into a blade. I think that's how it works. This is the inside. I wanted to keep it metal based because it's a blacksmith, right? So I wanted to make things feel more metally. So I didn't want to use normal chests. I wanted to use something different. So I used minecart chests and just put them on top of trapdoors. And I think that came out pretty cool. It definitely breaks things up a bit from the norm. And then we got ourselves a little desk here, and then a little doodad for our armor. And then this is a cool painting here with some crafting benches. And then we got, oh, I need to fix that. That looks weird. And then we got some cool lanterns there with a window. And then going this way up the staircase, we got some cool beams aligning the roof. And then some library little nook right here with the lecterns and pots. And then this is the bedroom with a little paintings above it. I wanted to have a little bit more storage in this corner, but I wanted to make it a little less the norm because there's storage right here. You don't want to make it look all the same, so I used boats and a chest to make it look different. And I think that came out cool. And then I also did the storage room. Storage room came out pretty okay, pretty decent. You can open up all these. Pretty awesome. Nice and compact, and a lot of storage. Future me, don't do that. I think this looks better. This looks better. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Yeah, that's basically... Oh, wait, nope, nope. Wait, this is the other back exit. This is... Oh, wait. This is, a really cool build right here. What do you call it? This is my little office that I do for little, intros for my stuff. I haven't used it in a little bit, though. Alright, guys, this is the last thing I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to wrap things up here. This is a skeleton farm. Looks really weird on the outside because, well, it's underground. Like, in the real world. So, this is it. Go in here. This is called, this is like a dungeon or a crypt. So, inside here, this is where the skeletons will spawn. And it's like a crypt. Looks pretty cool. We got little graves and stuff that are uncovered with the candles and stuff. And the skeletons fall down. And we even got like an engraved skeleton face on the back. Looks pretty darn awesome. And it's all overgrown and stuff. And then you head down here and it gets more and more dirty as you go deeper into the crypt. And some cool roots and stuff to really show, you know, you're really deep and you got some roots growing in there. And then you have some candles. And of course the grindstone if you want to enchant some stuff and disenchant stuff. And then this is all the storage for all the skeleton bones. And then you just whack their feet and kill them. So yeah, this is also one of my favorite builds. I think this came out really cool, and I love the fact that it's like a cool crypt. It's really cool. Well, alright guys, I think that's going to wrap up the stream. Lasted way longer than I expected. But you guys asked for to see my favorite build, so that just ended up turning into a bunch of builds. Oh yeah, that's my Grinch that I made for that one short. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Alright, guys. Let's get a cool place to end. Let's end it on... Let's end down my favorite build. Right here. On the fish. Can't turn to my left. Okay, don't turn to my left. I'm gonna show the mega build. Alright guys, it's been a great stream, guys. I'm really glad how much you guys enjoyed all my builds and stuff that I showed off, and I'm really happy on how much we got done inside the hardcore world. We made, actually, let me just go inside of it because it's kind of weird ending off in here. We made a lot of progress in the survival world. A lot of progress. Look at this wonderful house we got done for our mending villager. Looks amazing. I hate this shield. I want to take it off. Looks amazing though. Really happy how it came out, and just came up with the fly. I just went with it, went with the flow, and got it done. And we started on the wall so that these guys are all protected. And once it's all wrapped around the village, we will be able to let this guy out. It just has a little trapdoor there for him to not be able to exit the house. But yeah, once this is all wrapped around, like I said, then we'll be able to have the villagers run free because we don't want them dying by any zombies. So, all right, guys. Well, it's been a great stream. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed all my builds and stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace